Everyone wants salvation, but not everyone wants the cross. In the Gospel of Matthew, we witness the suffering of Jesus Christ. Why did he have to endure it? And what does his passion reveal to us? Throughout Lent, we've come to know who Jesus is, in his glory, in his mercy, in his miracles. But here, in his passion, we discover who we are and what his love truly does for us. The story of Lent has been leading us to this moment, not as an ending, but as the turning point of our history. The Passion of Christ is about his suffering, but it is also about our salvation. In the Passion, we see Jesus, but we also see ourselves. We see Judas, a man who once followed Jesus, but turned away when things did not go as he expected. How often do we do the same? When God's plan doesn't match ours, do we still trust him? We see Peter, who loved Jesus, but denied him out of fear, not because he stopped believing, but because he was afraid to suffer. How often does fear silence our faith? We see the crowd, choosing Barabbas over Jesus, choosing what is easier over what is true. How often do we choose comfort instead of Christ? And we see Pilate, who knew the truth but refused to stand by it, washing his hands while condemning innocence. How often do we avoid responsibility when it costs us something? And then we arrive at the cross, where Christ's suffering reaches its peak. At the cross, God reveals his greatest mercy. Jesus does not resist. He does not turn away. He embraces the cross. Why? Because his mission was never to avoid suffering, but to transform it into our salvation. The salvation from God is not limited to a moment. It is eternal. He forgives before the cross. He forgives on the cross, and his mercy continues long after the cross. What looked like defeat was actually the fulfillment of God's plan. The Passion is not the end of the story, because through his suffering, we are given the opportunity to be reunited with God as he makes all things new. The Passion of Christ is not just something we remember, it is something we are invited into. An invitation to trust when we don't understand. An invitation to remain when it becomes difficult. An invitation to love even when it requires sacrifice. Will we follow Jesus only in his miracles, or will we follow him all the way to the cross? This gospel leads us into Holy Week, a time not just to remember what Jesus did, but to rediscover who he is, our Savior, our salvation, the one who gave everything so we could be restored to God. His cross is not the end, it is our new beginning.